All right, you guys ready for this?
Blakely?
Ready, steady.
Prepared,
Are you ready?
I think.
Here we go. And welcome back to the Hot Rod Lounge. My name is Travis. We've got a pretty special show today. Randy's going to get into this. I really don't have much of an intro. Just let you know that we are sponsored by Riverside Ford of Tulsa. Riverside is always by your side. And Scotch Media, where we handle all of this stuff. So I'm going to hand it right over to you. Randy Pierce, how are you doing today? I know we're not waiting for the little thingamajigger, but
I am fabulous.
fabulous.
Hey, what day does this air on now? Sunday?
Sunday.
Mondays,
Sunday.
Tuesdays. What day?
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Are you okay?
Did you put the last one up?
It is up.
I didn't see it.
It's
I
up.
did.
Yeah.
It's up.
Did we ever put the Shelby meat one up?
Yeah, come on. I'll get to it.
Pardon me.
I will get to it.
Will we get to it before the next Shelby meet?
Well, I just said I'd get to it. I didn't say when. I'll get. I might have time this week. Actually, I can probably try to get to it this weekend.
Look, Travis, just get breakfast or something.
I don't eat breakfast.
I haven't seen you since was it yesterday?
No, I haven't been here all week. Friday. It's only Tuesday.
I saw you Friday.
Yep.
You were supposed to come yesterday.
I was.
So we could shoot videos.
I was supposed to be here yesterday.
And you were not.
I did not show up.
But that's okay. I get used to that. Have you ran out of gas or anything this week?
No. You know what's funny, though? I had a dream that I did. It's funny that you even mentioned that. Because just the other night, it said on my tank, 9 miles to empty. And I'm like running out of gas. And I'm all pissed off in the middle of the road. And yeah. No, that's it's hilarious that you even mentioned it.
So the young man to Travis's left, or right, depending on how the camera's set up,
Over here.
he will love this story because he is a Ford Master Certified Technician. Okay?
Yep.
I hired this young man from Tulsa Tech when he was an oil changer.
Nice.
Okay? Going to school, changing oil. And we're going to get into some of his fun stuff in a minute. But let me see what Blakely would tell you if this was to happen.
Do you want to introduce Earl, too, while you're here?
Well, in a minute.
Okay.
Because we got to play the music.
All right.
Young Travis comes to see me one day, and he calls me madder than hell because he ran out of gas. I said, Travis, this is not something you should be mad about. Read the gauge, put gas in. And he said, it says I got 12 miles to empty. So, Blakely, have you ever known the destination to empty to be wrong?
I find it happens more often than not, actually.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No.
I told you it was wrong.
Oh.
And he said it happens more often than not.
Never mind.
The amount of times
More than an estimate, it's a guesstimate.
It's a
it
guesstimate.
is based off of your average fuel consumption, not based off of what's actually, whether or not you have your foot on the floor or not.
What's the point of that?
Well, the point is, when it gets to 50, you go get gas.
I got
I got
the one the other day.
With
and I
a
did fine.
Quick Trip or a Maverick now on every corner, it's kind of hard to miss them.
Yeah.
Every corner. And more
And you
coming.
drive a Maverick. No, you drive a
I
Ranger.
TJ drives the Maverick.
Yep.
We still got Get and Goes. Yeah, we still got Get and Goes, too, a few.
Yeah, and so
Casey's.
Also here with us today, Mr. Blakely. The gentleman to my right is Shelby Royalty. Okay?
Here we go.
Actually used to work for Mr. Shelby.
Oh, wow.
And we refer to him as what, Travis? The Duke of Earl. Mr. Earl Groves.
Thank you.
So what do you think?
We're old.
So, did you break anything fun today, Blakely?
Break anything fun?
Yeah.
Break anything fun, man?
I mean, did you break something that would cost Jeff money?
No, but somebody else definitely did.
I heard this story.
You heard that story? That's a bad story.
I hear all the stories.
You?
But
You hear lots of stories.
Let's talk about this because the gentleman who is the head race instructor out at Hallett,
Yep.
Mr. Jerry Bergeron,
Know him well.
only lets one dude work on his 350 when it comes here, and it's that one.
It is true.
He has developed a following in the GT350, GT500 market,
Nice.
and they all come to see him.
It is true.
And some of them spend lots of money.
Some of them do. Some of them are just coming out of warranty, but done a lot of warranty work on them too.
Well, yeah. I remember when, now I'm going to leave the name out, the gentleman with the 350 rolled in on the service drive. Hey, I need you guys to work on my 350. I was racing at Hallett this weekend. This was not Mr. Bergeron. And I set these lap records and speed records and look at the video, and he goes out to the trailer and he starts at 350, and I hear this. As the number 8 cylinder was knocking very loudly
This is not good.
because he boinged up the motor,
Oh yeah.
Nice.
setting them lap records.
Oh yeah.
And if I remember right, that motor was covered under warranty.
It was.
And Ford covered it.
Yeah.
Because,
That's amazing that they'll cover that.
well, they said he had not upgraded the motor,
Right.
and he was using it for what they had built it for.
That is a fact.
GT350 is a race car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, even if you're a race car, if let's just say you're not that good at it, and you're revving the engine at, 8,000 RPM, whatever, and you blow the engine, just like in Days of Thunder. I mean, why would they cover that?
Well, just like Days of Thunder, when he came in, he couldn't go see Blakely right off because Blakely was in the pits eating ice cream.
One of the best scenes in the movie.
One of the best scenes in the movie.
I need a pit now.
I mean, is there a way?
can't.
Is there a way to tell that maybe he was being stupid in the car, or
Not necessarily. Only because, like Randy had said, using it for what Ford intended it for necessarily. Right. There's no way for us to look 100% into that computer and know, oh, this happened or this happened, unless it sets a code for, like, if it was overheated or something of the sort, you can see that. But that doesn't always indicate necessarily 100% abuse, because, just as much as any Ford, rolls down the road, anything could happen, and they had to pull over to the side of the road. So, it could have just overheated because of a water pump, or it could have overheated because he beat the crap out of it. Who knows?
Yeah.
So.
Now, my understanding, and Blakely can correct us, some of the early Gen 5 2s, the flat plane crank motor, had a nasty habit of washing out cylinder number 8 under hard or race driving conditions.
Yes.
Right or wrong?
Correct. I believe it was an oil consumption issue as well that contributed to that. I think they found the cause later on, and they updated the motor accordingly. Mm-hmm. But whenever the motor would fail, we would have to update it and put different engine in that car so that it wouldn't.
And everything I read said it was always cylinder number 8.
Most of the time, yeah. Unless they kept going in, and then it took out an extra.
Then it took out another one.
A couple other cylinders with it.
why 8? I mean, is there?
Sometimes Ford actually won't really tell us the information about why. A lot of times it'll just be this is what's happening. We have recognized that this is happening, and this is the fix. Not necessarily why.
They don't give you the whys.
Yeah.
As I remember,
Yeah.
when you put that motor in,
Yeah.
they shipped you a fully crated motor,
Yeah.
and then the old motor went back to Ford Engineering
Did.
so they could tear it apart.
Yep.
And
Pretty common.
see what was
Yeah.
going on.
Oh yeah.
A lot of times when Blakely swaps a long block, or he takes pieces off the old motor and puts it on the new one. But in this case, as I remember, they shipped you a whole new...
Yeah, just about everything
Yeah.
except accessories.
Right. It came out of the crate and just went right in.
Yep. Pretty much.
And Blakely also, if you talk about... We talk about big obby over here, and we upfit cars, this, that, and the other. Blakely is also the young man that installs the Whipples on top of the 5.0 supercharged Mustangs.
I do. And the F-150s just as much as those Mustangs. Actually, more common, I'd say.
Now.
F-150s, single cabs.
Did you do the last regular cab F-150?
Yeah. That sucker got after it.
Yeah, and when he pulled it out of here, it was on the stock 18-inch F-150 baby tires.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I remember that dude. He ordered that truck and waited on it, drove it 2 or 3 weeks, drove in over here. Jeff was still up here then. Laid the keys on Jeff's desk and says, "Now, make it fast," and turned around and left.
Yeah. Came straight back to
And
service.
he was a it was just kind of an odd deal because he was a kind of a computer IT geek nerd dude.
Why was that weird? What's wrong with computer geek nerd guys?
Because most of them
They drive Rangers?
yes. Most of them don't spend the kind of money it takes to, nor do they think more of fuel economy, gas mileage, most of them I meet.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's true.
This guy wanted 5.0, 700 horse, go get it. And when he left here in it that day, he got all over it. Headed that direction.
Didn't we do some single cabs?
That's what he had.
Oh.
Single cab, short box. We ordered it. That's the only way you can get that truck now.
Okay.
A single cab, regular single cab short box, you have to order from the
Because nobody wants them. They ride like oh my God, they're horrible.
Oh.
Short wheelbase.
They ride as bad as
Crow
that.
hop. They ride as bad as that 450 right there.
Yeah, they do.
Without a trailer.
Yes.
That truck rides good with about 20,000 pounds hooked behind it.
And a
that's
backhoe or a dozer or both on it.
That's what it's designed for.
It is
But-
fast.
We could do that tomorrow if we want to take it out and show the new owner how it works.
No,
We got the trailer and dozer.
that truck is sold, Earl.
Drat.
Sold.
Gone.
And so here's why I asked Blakely here tonight. Much like TJ Hall
TJ.
used to like to beat up on me about tuner cars. Okay?
I know where this is going.
Me and Mr. Blakely have a conversation about drift racing.
Now, okay, go ahead.
Now, Blakely is a drift racer.
Right?
Blakely this is why I brought him up here
Yep.
tonight. He has a BMW that is specially outfitted to drift. Okay?
Right.
Old BMW.
I know a little, very little, about drift racing. I know who Von Gittin Jr. is. Because I was at Hallett the day he was drifting the entire track for the Shelby meet.
You can do that, Hallett?
You can when you're the only car on the track.
Okay.
6 laps. The tires were all gone.
Done.
Wow.
Big old handbrake.
Does that not do anything to... I'm sorry. Does that not do anything to the actual track?
Yeah.
The drifting?
Just lays a little rubber down, makes it sticky.
Okay.
So I watched him that day at Hallett. Hallett's what? How many miles? How far around is it?
2.3.
He drifted for 2.3 miles.
Jeez.
Okay? The part that was funny is they'd put him in the pits, 4 new tires, and Von Gittin runs a Mustang. You can actually get a special edition Von Gittin Mustang that's called the RTR,
All right.
which stands for Ready to Rock, and it's his own special brand. And Ford sponsors him, and he gets tires. Well, he would take them old tires off that race car, and they'd break them down, and he would sign them tires and give them to the kids that was in the pits. And I said, do you know what Mama would have told me if I'd have come back to her house with a burn-up race tire that I was going to put in my room?
It smells like a race tire. Literally.
The whole house would have ended up smelling like it.
No, it wouldn't have,
You don't?
because it wouldn't have went in my mother's house. So, Blakely, let's talk about. Here's the parts of drifting that blow my mind. I watch racing, NASCAR racing. Earl's a drag racer. Okay, Earl is part of the Funny Car Chaos. And what's the name of your car, Earl?
Man of War.
The Man of War. And last year, you have it on?
No, I can.
No, on your finger. Last year, Earl's team won the championship. He's got the big Michael Jordan ring to prove it. And Ken Block. I remember Ken Block doing some drift racing, R.I.P.
Yeah.
I mean, he was probably one of the... Oh, there he is. Probably one of the greatest drift car drivers ever. That man could drive anything.
Yeah, just about.
So let's talk about drift racing, because I understand some racing,
Sure.
but this one
Yeah.
confuses me. One... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I have a question I want to ask, but go ahead.
One, you can't bump them going into the corner.
Correct.
Okay? There's no tap and go as Dale Earnhardt used to do. And some races I've noticed, the guy in second place wins, which just blows my mind.
So how does that work?
Well, so there's lots of factors, right? You've got, and somebody else out there might correct me, but there's like style points. Not only style points, there's like consistency with the way you drift.
Okay.
And now, granted, it's different for each car. So the one that's in the lead has to keep a steady or smooth line within certain parameters of the track. And the car behind that car is trying to get as close and match as perfect as possible. So, multiple different contributing factors to that to make that look cool. And in that sense, that would be getting points towards winning, I guess, if you will.
So this is more like synchronized swimming than racing.
There's a cool factor to it, though, Randy. There's a cool factor.
There's a cool factor.
Yeah, you're burning tires the whole time. What's not to like about that?
So they're not independent. I mean, you are independent racers, but I mean, the idea is to be like the guy in front. What if the guy in front backs off? Now you're the pace.
Can you pass him?
Well, no. Well, you can, but usually if you pass him, the other guy's already spun out and washed out. So, you win automatically at that point.
Okay.
But think of it as if that guy in front is slowing down, he's actively losing points because you're getting closer to him, right? You're able to match his line at that point. So, therefore, he wants to go as fast as he can while keeping that consistency and keeping that outer zone. So there's, they're working against each other in a sense.
Right.
And in that case, if he was to slow down, he would be losing points. So to answer your question.
Don't look at me. I have no idea.
Do you still understand?
No.
Where are you racing this at? I mean, it's lost. It has lost a lot of its luster.
Sure. Well, there's lots of different tracks in Oklahoma that we, I guess the organization that puts it on is Full Lock Drift. It's a whole organization. They have their own, I guess, league, if you will, lower spec league as compared to the other. There's different levels to it.
Just like regular racing.
Right.
Yep.
So, you've got Full Lock Drift that puts on their own organization and their own drift races. And throughout that, they'll gain points throughout the year at different tracks. And those tracks, I believe, are mostly go-kart tracks, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like JRP.
Yeah, JRP. They used to do events there long time ago. I don't think they've done that one in about 5 years. But Mac Park is a common one. Mac Park, there's Oklahoma.
Where's Mac Park?
I believe on the south side of Oklahoma City. Yeah.
Okay.
There's another one, Oklahoma Motorsports Complex. That's got the dirt bike track on the back and the go-kart track in the front.
Okay.
That's a big one. They had one in Lawton for a little bit, actually. But they've also got the only drift dedicated track in Oklahoma, in Colgate, Oklahoma. Straight south of here. A lot of Texas guys will come up and they do competitions there too. But like I said, it's mostly go-kart tracks.
How long are the tracks?
A little bit shorter than Hallett, probably like 1.5 miles at most, usually.
Okay.
I mean, granted, it is a go-kart track, of course.
Right.
So, doubt those carts would be out there going for 1.5 miles for too long,
Right.
But you were talking about, you just got back from racing at JRP, not with your drift car, but
not with the drift car,
with the go-karts.
Yeah.
Our techs went over there, and we actually had an injured man come home.
Oh, no.
Because they get well, I mean, he wasn't he was at work the next day. Okay. But
limpy.
They do get, he was limpy.
That's what I called him for the next couple days.
But they do get a little carried away at JRP. And the thing I don't know that these guys knows about JRP is Alf, that runs JRP, owns JRP, raced at Le Mans.
Oh.
He's got an M1 BMW that is over there somewhere at that track. He's the real deal when it comes to car racing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy to sit down and talk with about his experience in the racing world. There's been a couple times that I've chatted with him about drifting.
Did you see the light bulb?
Yep.
You know.
We had the one car at Mid-America, remember?
Yeah, the M1 BMW was at Mid-America this year.
We had it on display inside.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know what it was, but I did.
Right, yeah.
So you said you drive, your drift car is a BMW?
Yeah.
What year?
A 92
Okay.
E36. So.
And he just put a new motor in it.
This will be the third.
Yes.
I bought the car with the blown up motor. Traded it for a $300 car that I had before. So, she was a little banged up, beat up. Drove that for a little bit, figured out that it had a blown motor. And then I bought a $500 engine from some guy in Oklahoma City. Popped that sucker in there. The only thing I did to it is I'd pull one head stud out and I'd put a stronger one back in. And I'd take the next one out. And I did that all the way across so that it clamped the cylinder head down without me having to do a head gasket job on it.
Right.
But ran that motor for a while. Yeah. Now, granted, this is before I was a technician, so this is rinkety-dinky Blakely in parents' garage, pissing off Dad.
I was going to say, I can tell this guy, your employee here, he is not married.
He is married.
I
What?
am.
How long you been married now, Blakely? 2 years?
Almost a year.
Oh, almost a year.
Almost.
Dang, it seems like longer.
I know. It feels like I've been here forever. I'm telling you.
His lovely wife makes ice cream in a cup at Quick Trip.
She does.
Which is one of she works in the Quick Trip kitchen.
The bubble top.
okay.
The bubble top.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you get ice cream cone in a cup. That is the favorite thing at Quick Trip.
It is so good.
So,
Hello?
hi. That's me. I told myself.
Remember, we're
Excuse
recording.
me.
So,
Now, wait.
okay.
Why a BMW?
Well, so part of the reason
I have a reason where I'm going with this.
Okay.
part of the reason, at least for me, why I chose that car is because at the time, that was one of the least expensive cars that you could make do what you want it to do.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, trade it for a $300 car.
Right.
So at the time, you know, almost no money in it. What's not fun about doing
Sure.
burnouts and drifting and something like that, you know?
Go ahead. What's next?
Well, my question is, and this comes up on our show quite often, or it used to, because TJ was always talking about it. We talked about it a little bit. Would that be considered a tuner car?
I think you could consider it a tuner car.
Okay.
I definitely think it would have been or fallen in that category.
Right.
Whenever, like, early 2000s, you know, when I was just a little twinkle in somebody's eye.
Yeah.
In the 2000s.
In the 2000s.
Killing me.
But,
Oh, no.
yes, you definitely could have considered it within the tuner car era.
I got
Okay.
cowboy boots older than Blakely.
Probably
Well,
not.
it just becomes a question a lot on here is like what classifies or what is a tuner car?
What is a tuner car?
What classifies as a tuner car?
In your mind, because me and TJ have this argument all the time. He tells me my Shelby is not a tuner car. I said, well, it's been tuned.
I see where your head's at there.
Okay.
But I would consider it, if it falls under the category of a hot hatch, like Focus
Okay.
of some sort, okay?
And you have one of those.
Which I do.
Yep.
Or any non-domestic vehicle that you want to modify, I guess. Minus the hot hatches, I'd say that.
Well, the neons,
right?
Yeah, those were.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those were pretty cool back in the day.
Yeah.
Focuses are still kicking, and those cars are awfully fun.
What's this, Earl?
We got a guy running a Focus 1190s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1190s,
Which-
full quarter.
is insane.
So let's go back to the.
Pop, 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 pop. Hits
Yeah.
He has one of those. Okay.
Pop, 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 pop.
Now, your Focus.
Yes.
Tell me the story of when you put the turbo on it and blew it up.
Man,
put turbo on a Focus.
I did.
Well, it's a hot rod Focus.
Well, yeah, I get it.
Well, So back in the day, I also worked at Quick Trip. Okay, this is a whole thing. I hope you're ready.
Go.
Okay.
We got time.
I worked at Quick Trip. I've always been into cars,
Right.
but I've never had at the time anything really fast, I guess. And I was presented with the dilemma of either keeping this Focus because it is a base model car.
Go ahead.
It is a base model car with the NA 2-liter motor. And that car, for the longest time I thought, I want to go fast. And I see people with these STs and RSs, and these cars are relatively quick. And at the time I thought, I've got to beat some of these guys. Like, I'm the slowest,
Right.
about the slowest car out there. So I thought it would be a great idea to get a hold of somebody that can build a manifold for this car and, put a honking turbo on it and just see what it would do. So what I did was saved up just about every penny I could while I worked at Quick Trip.
Right.
Right out of high school, I think, until I could afford a DIY kit. So I bought a Spa manifold. I think it was a Garrett 2871R, so a pretty big turbo, and then a honking wastegate to go with it, and a bunch of DIY things to make the turbo work.
Look at that camera, Travis. Make sure you're good with it. Go ahead. Keep going.
So I get all these parts, I put it on the car, find a guy from North Carolina that'll tune this car, and I get the car over to him. He actually takes it to North Carolina, dyno tunes this car, brings it back. I think while it was on the dyno, it actually spun the clutch, so they had to put a clutch in it while it was there. This and this is an untouched engine, completely stock. 18 pounds of boost. 18 pounds of boost.
In a Focus, Earl.
Stock motor.
4-cylinder.
I didn't know what I was doing back in the day. I was just having fun and making things go fast. Made like 300 and some change, just enough for
In a Focus.
to make me have a good time, of course, So
How long did it last?
it lasted 5 days. I'm not kidding you. 5 days.
Too much,
And it
too much
spun
boost
apart.
and not enough high perf in the motor.
Yeah.
You need to take a break.
Yeah,
and
pause
look.
just for a
Hey,
second.
pause just for a second.
Yeah.
He needs to check the cameras with the sunlight.
Yeah.
Rick,
Yeah.
hey, I have another one of them standy up things if you need it.
That's a good story.
It is pretty cool. Or it was pretty cool at the time.
But you still drive that car.
Oh yeah, it's my daily driver. I drove it right around the corner, parked it outside. It gets 30 miles to the gallon.
That's better. That's why I don't charge that EcoBoost to mine. 19.2.
Yep,
Yeah.
19.2.
Yeah.
Earl has a King Ranch 3.5
Yeah.
EcoBoost.
Actually, that's my fourth one.
Yep, and we're thinking about ordering the fifth one.
Ooh.
Well, if it wasn't for that swimming pool I'm putting in,
That darn swimming pool.
wife's wanted one for 30 years, and we're doing it.
It's only money, right?
Yep.
So, the Focus you still drive.
Yep.
And it still sounds pretty cool
It does.
when he runs out here. Now, I know we're close on time, so I'm going to go into this. Let's go back to the BMW.
Yeah.
So, you're going to set up a car to drift race,
Yep.
okay?
Yep.
what do you go through? Obviously, there's got to be suspension mods. Let's back up. The engine you put in it is an inline 6?
It is. So
Yes.
it's a factory engine. Now, keep in mind, budget friendly is my style. Okay.
Well, now wait, let's back up. That's kind of tuner car-esque, right?
Right.
It's got to be budget friendly.
Right. So,
Okay.
we've got a stock bigger engine, a
Right.
2.8 as opposed to the 2.5 that came in it, without spending the big money on the 3-liter. Okay, so biggest we can get without spending over $500
Okay.
on a crate motor.
Okay.
So you put that in there, all cylinders hit, you're good there. You got to have a diff welded.
Right. Okay. So
That
why
is-
do you have to have the diff welded?
So think of it in a sense of...
Oh, so you spin both tires.
Right.
Yeah.
Both tires, of course.
Like a posit
lock
track.
them up. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to lock them up. And then a lot of times that's all you need to get out there, but you run out of angle pretty quick. So they make angle kits, or
Right.
what they call are angle kits. And along with that, you get basically, it moves the point where the tie rod, how do I say this for everybody else out there? The tie rod attaches here normally. This is the lower ball joint. You move that closer to the ball joint, and the steering rack still moves the same amount, so you're actually getting more travel with it being closer. So that's what that's all your angle kit does.
Right.
You move that closer to the ball joint, that gives you the angle. And then at that point, normally what you run into is, okay, now my tires are hitting on the inside of the fender. So then you get an extended lower control arm of some sort.
Or a cutoff wheel.
Or I have used very many cutoff wheels to make
You're
this car
diplomatic.
work.
I was thinking cutting torch.
Cutting torch.
Well, you get the idea.
Small tip.
And then sometimes you can move the strut tower out further as well to move that tire out to give you just a little bit more room. Sometimes you got to use like rack spacers to keep it from hitting on the firewall whenever you're turning in, because you don't want to hit it and then over rotate the car.
Right.
But other than that, a good motor, a locked diff, an angle kit, and I'd say a handbrake is pretty useful.
I was fixing to ask about the handbrake.
Yeah.
Because I've watched all those inside the car videos with Ken Block and Von Gittin when they reach up there and grab that big handbrake,
Oh, yeah.
kick the rear end of it around. So, and the only reason I know about this front end gizmos he's talking about here is I watched him put them on back here.
You did many times.
He goes through tires. The folks over at Hesselbein love this kid.
They do.
Okay,
We're best friends.
We're best friends.
he's got a.
These are perfectly good tires, Travis.
I'm sure.
Perfectly good.
Well,
New
yeah,
on-
he orders
they're
them
on the-
new.
New on the rack.
I do. Brand new.
Oh, my God.
How often do you go through tires?
You'd be surprised. A lot of guys will go through a couple sets a day.
Right.
This car will go through one set of tires an entire event.
Right.
Budget friendly,
Sure.
right? So you get the tire with the thickest tread you can find that will not delaminate as you get them super hot. And I've usually been able to only have one tire change throughout the entirety of the event regularly. So
what's your favorite race tire?
well, budget friendly. Again,
Budget friendly.
fellas. I'm gonna have to go, and it's not a race tire, believe it or not.
Well,
but
I mean, for drift racing,
Right.
what's your favorite tire that you put on your BMW?
nobody would ever guess it. Ironmans.
Ironman's.
Last the longest.
Well, it's
Really? Never even heard of them.
It's in the name.
Yeah, it's one of the cheapest tires
Yeah.
that you can put on a car.
I remember
Really?
selling Ironmans back in the day.
Yeah,
When we had the quick lane.
Oh yeah. All
Is
the
there a
time.
material that you like? Is it? I'm just. If you're drifting,
Sure.
do you want grip or do you want slip?
You want grip?
Okay.
That's a lot of. There's a little bit of misconception there.
Right.
You would think that you would want slip, but realistically speaking, at the point where my tires are completely done, I have to go back and change them because my car will you'll flick it into a corner and then you'll just immediately over rotate.
So even though you're drifting, even though it looks like you're sort of on the edge of out of control,
Right.
You're still in control.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would, yeah.
With the big brake.
With the big brake.
We got one on that funny car.
Oh, yeah.
Great
yeah.
big old handbrake.
Yeah.
Right up here by you.
Yeah.
Same process. Just keeps you out of the stripe and off the cones.
Right.
Sorry, you got
Right.
sun in your face.
That's all right. It's now. Do you run a do you run a different tire on the back than you do on the front? Obviously, the front tires probably last a little longer.
They do. I'll be honest. I have not changed the front tires since I have owned that car. I keep telling you guys budget friendly on everything.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Right.
I literally got the car with the tires that were on it for the front, and then I got a nice set for the rear that looks the tuner car part, if you will.
Right.
Tucks nicely in the wheel well. And I have not touched the front tires.
Amazing.
And
Amazing.
you should see the inside of this car. There's nothing in it.
No.
There's
Yeah.
2 seats.
Yep.
The back seat's gone. Mm-hmm. There's no door panels
No.
on the door.
I pull a cable to open it from the inside.
I had a, and the reason I said neon earlier is because I had a buddy that had a neon,
Yeah.
and he had it all. I mean, it was bare boned.
Yeah.
He put a cage in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but it amazed me how fast that little thing went.
Yeah.
I mean, when he turned that thing on, it was no longer a neon. I mean, it had a frame.
Yeah.
But I mean, everything else about it was not a neon.
Oh, yeah.
Do they require you to put a roll cage in your car?
Not for the grassroots
Right.
events, but you are required to have, like, as silly as it sounds, like all seat bolts have to be bolted down tight. You have to at least have a regular seat belt.
You have a harness in your car.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a half cage in it now.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, so it keeps it safe
Why would-
relatively.
Huh?
I mean, I would prefer to be at least semi-safe.
Yeah.
Right, you know.
Well, and he runs racing harnesses. He don't run just
Right.
seat belts.
right. So
Okay.
I'm locked in there as soon
Yeah,
as
he's
I
not
buckle
coming
it
out.
Yeah. Yeah. That car rolls, I'm rolling with
The door still open? Or you
it.
have
Just barely.
So, have you ever been in an event where somebody actually rolled one over?
No, I've been to plenty of events where people run off the track, hit tires, hit this, that. I have hopped over a couple dips. There will be specific areas in the track where some cars will dip off, and it'll create
Right.
a larger and larger dip. And I actually went straight over that, and I believe I completely ripped the bolts out of the strut, I believe. Yeah. Not the shock tower itself,
Right.
but where it mounts to the knuckle portion.
Right.
I completely ripped those out. I ended up using, I think, exhaust clamps to hold it back together so I could drift the rest of the day.
And
Budget friendly.
That's
budget
right.
friendly.
What do
And
you-
some of these events, he has actually driven the car to the event,
Yes.
raced all day, and then driven home.
Oh, my goodness. Those are some of the wildest experiences.
Yeah, because you hope to be able to get home and not call all your buddies and say, I can't get her
Yeah.
home.
Well, he
Yeah.
has a trailer now
I do.
Oh, and
Thank goodness.
and a big diesel truck.
Nice. What do you think it cost you per race? Because I'm not gonna assume that you meant, because racing is not a winning. It's
Sure.
not something you make money at.
Right.
But
I would probably realistically say I spend about between food, diesel, gas for the car, and tires, probably close to about $300 to $400
per race.
per race.
Budget friendly.
Yeah, I mean, there's guys out there that run, 2 sets of tires that cost that.
Hey, Earl, can you drag race for $400 a race?
that's the
You can't
drum. That's that drum of methanol per race.
Yeah, you can't feed the
Four and a
race
quarter,
team
four and
on-
a quarter,
on
55
$400
gallons.
bucks.
Yeah, no, it's a little bigger in the motor.
Well, just a little bit, and it's not budget friendly.
No. So, at Labor Day up here at Mocan, she might have spark box sent the wrong signal, the wrong cylinder, and it might have blown the blower off of the mower, and burst panel came loose, went through the blanket, caught Shane's foot on fire. It's an exciting race.
Wow.
Did he have his AI glasses on?
He did not. Oh. But
was
the
gonna say-
Leahy system shut everything down. so
No,
we
no,
didn't
I
have
just
any
meant
problem.
if he had those, his
has a-
race driver
Yeah.
races in them Ray-Ban AI
in it.
glasses with the cameras on them.
Oh, okay.
So his POV shots
Oh, yeah.
or
You're
right
wicked.
out of his helmet,
Right.
like you're watching everything he does.
Oh, wow.
I would like to have seen that one.
He saw it in person, was not impressed.
When the blower come off the top of the motor.
Man.
Um,
That was
Yeah, each racing series and sport has its own challenges.
Yes.
Yes.
Most
And
definitely.
the best
You
part
can, is the spinning. So, excuse me.
Go ahead.
Spinning's unlimited.
Yeah.
You can buy a $53 part, or the same part a couple grades other is $350.
yeah.
Whatever
Well-
you want to spend.
Yeah.
What's it?
Yeah.
The race motor you guys put together. You were telling me one time. What's each piston cost?
2 1/4.
A piston. They have 8,
Not 12.
not 12.
CP Carrillo pistons,
Yeah.
which it goes way back into that Carrillo piston. It's a beautiful piston.
So, being that we're starting to run out of time here a little bit,
Yeah,
I do have a question about, like, is there a future with this, or is this going to stay a hobby?
For me personally,
Yeah.
I really enjoy it as a hobby. I also enjoy other things other than drifting. I tinker with boats and things all the time.
Ooh,
so
boat racing?
maybe I have about
That's fun.
like
I
3.
mean, I've never done it, but
I think I have 3 outboards just chilling in the backyard, just something to tinker with.
you ever seen those boat races where they're like, I don't know, it looks like a swamp, and they
Oh.
have to go crisscross back and forth,
Yeah.
and they're
Yes.
going like 400 or 500 miles an hour. It
yeah.
looks like.
The one I like is not the boats. It's the swamp buggies
Oh yeah.
that's got the tires on them
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that looks like a boat. And
Don't
they
they
go,
do those up at Disney?
They might. I don't know.
You know that big Disney event
Yeah.
thing that they got? I think they do that up there.
But the mud buggy races them guys are
yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, they are.
They're as crazy as these drift guys.
yeah.
Okay.
These rock crawler guys, one of the biggest guys here in the whole U.S. is out here in Prattville, Sand Springs, and he's a rock crawler. Same thing.
Oh yeah.
Go straight up the side of this building in a 72 Bronco,
Yep.
Yeah.
lay it on its side.
Yeah.
She's still running.
Just to roll it over.
Yeah.
Stephen Barclay
Yeah.
used to have one of the coolest crawl rigs.
Mm.
Benji had one built on a Jeep.
Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen had one that he hand built the frame, the suspension, I mean, from nose to tail.
I seen pictures. Never saw it in
4-wheel
person.
steering.
Oh wow. Yeah.
We were out here one afternoon. It'd have been late 05-ish, 06-ish time frame. Between here and where the used car building was.
Yep.
And we were doing donuts in his rock crawler out here in the parking lot one Saturday afternoon.
Jeez.
Really.
And
Wait, it was a Jeep that had 4-wheel drive?
it wasn't a Jeep.
Oh.
This was his rock crawler that he built.
Okay.
But it had
Yeah.
4-wheel steering.
I was just trying to say, I don't remember a Jeep having 4-wheel steering.
No, he built this rig.
He built them.
And
Yeah.
we were out here doing donuts in the parking lot when Cruz Collins come out the door.
Wow.
What
And
are you knuckleheads doing?
that's what he said.
Pretty much.
Pretty close
That's
to what he
pretty-
said. And I kicked the door open to the rock crawler and jumped out and said, "You got here just in time." He said, "Why is that?" I said, "It's your turn." And he hopped in.
Did he really?
Yes, and it was a good time. So
And these have a transmission fluid pump. They've got another additional fuel pump, an auxiliary oil pump, a radiator pump, because they can be on their side.
Yes.
yeah,
And everything's still lubricating everything.
everything still works.
Completely on its side.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I don't know how any of
is.
that works.
It was the coolest
Wow.
thing ever. So, Travis, you're telling me it's time?
It is
It's
time. I
time.
do hate this. This is a good conversation, actually.
Mr. Blakely,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Tell your wife for letting us, steal you for 30, 45 minutes here because it's been interesting.
Yeah.
The coolest part of Blakely's BMW is the exhaust pipe.
Is it straight?
It sticks 3 foot
Just about.
out from underneath the
It
back
does.
bumper.
Really?
There's a tuner category for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Oh,
found it back here in a tub
Is
and
it-
welded it on this car.
Is that on I know we're supposed to go. Is that on purpose?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
It's
what
style.
he what he
Torque.
had.
It's a little extra torque
That's right.
Okay.
Make it look
off
cool.
the
All
exhaust.
right.
It's what he had.
Yep.
Okay.
I promise you, somebody had cut it off. I think he had it welded on his diesel truck at one time.
I did.
Yeah.
I think it was actually a down pipe for
Yes.
a 7.3.
Yeah.
in
So the
midsection
exhaust
from it.
pipe on this drift racer is a down pipe off 7.3.
Yep.
Hey, we got to get out of here, folks. Blakely, thank you. It's been an let's do it again. You want
Yeah.
to?
Yeah.
Let's do it again sometime. Hey,
Yeah.
for all of us right here at the Hot Rod Lounge, live from Riverside Ford,
Yeah.
Travis, Duke of Earl,
And Steve.
and Steve McQueen Hahn, wherever you might be.
Yes, sir.
I'm Randy Pierce, and I'll see you down the road.